All right, I finally ran back into Megan. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's a couple months now.
Shy.
Yeah. It's all right. A lot of people liked your interview. You know, it was good.
I didn't realize how shy I was until it's like time to be in front of the camera. I'm not good with eye contact. I look down a lot and everything.
Yeah, I tend to do that too.
I don't know why, but
so how you been?
I'm okay. Nothing's really different besides being in a couple shelter. It's up Broad and Erie. You have your own room and your own bathroom. It's pretty nice.
That's awesome. Now, I remember when I interviewed you, you were talking about trying to get into that one. So you got into it, and it's a shelter, and you said it's almost like an apartment in a way.
Basically. There's not really any rules. I mean, the curfew's 2 a.m., but that's pretty late, and they don't want you to get high inside, but I mean, you're in your room, but they search you when you go in, and like, that's it. There's really not many rules. There's laundry there. You have a laundry day, and they feed you 3 times a day.
That's really good, though. I mean, that's so much safer than what you were doing, right?
Yeah.
All right, because I remember
they get you housing within 6 months, and
oh wow. So
you get like a key and everything when you leave.
Oh, that's what that is? Yeah.
Yeah, you lock your door, and
man,
it's nice.
I don't understand why it's so hard to get everyone down here. Something like that, you know. The least you'd think they could do in America is give you guys some.
People don't want to leave. I feel like they enjoy staying out here because there's a couple of people I met that I guess they've got like apartments through Pathways or whatever it may be, and they told me they had apartments, and I'm like, so why are you sleeping outside? And they said because they just wanted to. They feel more comfortable here than inside there, and I'm like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, there's a girl I interviewed, Dominique. She has an apartment up in Alney through Pathways, and she goes there maybe once every couple months. And she's just down there. She just had 2 of her fingers amputated from the xylosine stuff, you know, and she had a ring on her finger for way too long.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and I interviewed her, and
that's a shame. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I think everyone that knew her realized that, you know, the ring was gonna screw her finger up. But that's horrible. Yeah, but she's like one of them, like you just, you know, she got a housing. She's in her addiction. She doesn't want to leave here.
And people say it's because it may be a bad area or whatever it may be. It might not be close enough to the drugs, but I mean, Broad and Erie's not really that great of a neighborhood.
No, it's not at all. It's definitely not.
That's where mine is, and I mean, I'd rather stay there any day though than be outside. I mean, I guess some people just think differently, but
yeah, I mean, it's got to be a world safer now for you rather than going. You were going all the way to the center city, right? Yeah. To sleep.
I don't see how people wouldn't want to give this shit a break sometimes. You know, like get away from Kensington for a little bit, but.
Well, when I used to, you know, rip and run around down here and stuff. I mean, I always came and I'd stay down here, you know, because I wanted to. I could always go to my mom's, or, you know what I mean? I had places to go, but I stayed. But yeah, after like a couple days, man, I just wanted to get the fuck away from it, you know? Just go shower, clean up, get away from the madness. But you're right, it seems like. I get
what you mean. If you go too far, though, you might be a little nervous about, you're going to get sick if you're like on your way to New Jersey or something. You don't know how long you're going to be gone, but you're just like a 15-minute train ride away. What's the big deal? Yeah. I don't know.
No, it is. But you do bring up a good point with like how fast the withdrawal kicks in with these drugs. Like, you know, someone lives in Montgomery County, like that's where I used to go. It was a little different because with the regular H, you know, it lasted a lot longer. Yeah. So it was a little less scary.
It doesn't last very long at all now. It's like 4 hours is pretty quick, but you can be sick within 4 hours.
So the actual withdrawal symptoms are kicking in.
They're starting
in 4 hours.
I mean, for me though, it's mostly, I don't know, maybe if there's 6-7 hours, but there's dope that I've done that it was that quick, like 4 hours.
Man, that sucks. I always say, and I repeat myself a lot, but I remember coming down here, I used to be able to get 2 bags. If you needed it. Yeah. And one, you know, and that would make you go to the next day if you needed it. I mean, you're not doing that with this stuff out here, huh?
No. Some people do like a couple bags in one shot, and I only do one. But
now, when we were talking, you were one that said you liked the trank feeling, right? Was that you? I can't remember.
A little bit. I don't like to just pass out, though, and then wake up and it's like, wasn't even high. You just fall right asleep and you wake up and you're like, that's it.
Yeah. No, it is.
Over.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like you get to enjoy it at all when you just sleeping. I mean, I love sleeping, but still, I'm paying all that money. I want to feel the high.
I'd rather like be awake and be high than just pass out.
Yeah.
And then you just wake up and you're like, well, now I'm sick and it's over. I didn't feel anything.
Right. And so
too much trank is no good.
Are you dealing with sores?
No.
No? All right, that's good. I mean, it seems like everybody I talk to down here.
I don't know if it's from missing or what it is, but I don't know how to hit myself, so I have people just hit me on my neck. They do it for me, and
okay.
Maybe it's because nobody's like missing, or because people like they like try and stick themselves all over. And
yeah.
I don't know if that's what it's from, but I do get abscesses here and there, but I let them do their thing. They just pop and they go away. But cuts do take longer to heal, I've noticed, from being on
it does take longer.
Drugs or whatever.
Now, do you know Kelsey McDermott? Do you remember her?
It sounds familiar.
Look at her arms. They almost...
Oh my God.
Yeah. Jefferson tried to release her. You could see her tendon right there.
Ugh.
So Jefferson tried to give her a script of antibiotics and send her on her way back to the streets.
They didn't put her on IV antibiotics?
No, well, luckily I work with this guy Matt from ProAct. He's down at Prevention Point a lot too. He's been helping me get people into treatment when they want to go. And me and him we almost had to fight the staff at Jefferson Hospital to get her. She's at Eagleville now. We got her a bed in Eagleville, but if it wasn't for me or Matt advocating for her, they would have just sent her on her. Look, does that look like she should be on the streets?
She didn't have them wrapped up or anything?
Oh, they did. So yeah, that was wrapped up. She unwrapped them so the doctor could see at the hospital.
Oh my God.
And that, yeah. And
how many layers of skin do you have to be missing to see your tendon?
Yeah. I mean, you saw that. You could see her little piece of celery in there. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Like when the abscesses pop and they start to heal, like that scab up where the hole was, like the scabs themselves, I don't know if it's from like they keep getting pulled off, like when you're from your clothes or whatever it may be, if that's why it takes long to heal.
Or like sticks to the bandages a lot. Yeah. I
had a burn from sleeping on that heater outside. I got a burn on my hip. And it was pretty big. It was like that big, but this was a long time ago. And I mean, maybe like 6 months ago. And it's only a scab now, like that big, a little tiny scab, but like it's still there.
Wow.
Like, I feel like normal people's like stuff would...
The immune system, whatever, yeah.
Help it heal quicker, but it was a pretty deep burn though.
So what do you think? Big. You just like nodded out, or just, not nodded out, but you just that tired, you fell asleep and you just couldn't feel?
You lay on like cardboard and shit and like blankets and stuff, so I must have like rolled off of it or something or moved.
Okay. And you're talking about the grates that like downtown, is that what you mean? Oh, okay.
There's like one on the sidewalk people slept on in the winter.
Yeah, I see one. There's one on JF, like 17th and JFK or something. I see, or 16th and JFK. 16th and JFK.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I seen that. It's funny because when I was looking for you, that's where I was going, right around there. I was looking for you all the time. I went down there at night, one night, and just during the day.
I would always sleep on there.
Yeah.
I hate the cold.
Oh, me too. That's why I haven't been doing my walk-arounds outside in the winter. I mean, and plus I don't like to put people that don't want to be on the camera on camera. I don't want to put people nodding out like that. That's embarrassing. Even
like normal cuts though that have like nothing to do with abscesses or anything, like they'll take forever to heal. I noticed that too.
Oh, okay. It was like if you get like a paper cut or whatever, there's nothing to do with the...
I don't know if it's because the drugs or but whatever it is, but they take long to heal. A really long time.
Yeah. Another girl, Jess, I got helped get into a program. Her leg is 10 times worse than that. Like you got to see this. This is wild. Like it blows my mind that what am I doing?
But if you get IV antibiotics, don't they go away?
Well,
I guess you gotta stay.
So she's
the whole time. Then,
yeah, look at that.
And then people get dope sick and they leave. Oh.
That's after 5 weeks of healing at Jefferson.
Shit.
they saved their leg. It's going to be like a 2-year process, 1.5-year process, because after the muscle finishes healing, then they're going to have to start the skin grafts. That's how much it's wild how much damage that stuff's doing to people's bodies. Is that shocking to see? Or are you used to it? Like
I mean, that bad. I didn't know it was that bad for some people.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not really my friend, but one of the people that hits me at Allegheny, his arm was like that from his wrist to his elbow. It wasn't like that bad, but he was trying to wrap it the one day, and I don't think he meant for me to see it, and he was like trying to like hide, and I seen it real quick, and he hurried up and wrapped it, but it looked like he was missing like layers of flesh.
Yeah.
He would always tell me it was cellulitis, but like he smelled really bad, and I don't know if it was like the infection or like from not showering. And like we would get on the train, or he was on the train near me a couple times, and kids from school would get on and be like, "Ew, it stinks."
Yeah.
And he said he wasn't allowed in Crown Fried Chicken. The drug dealers would like make him get the fuck out. They'd kick him out of the store.
It's like a dead, like a rotting carcass smell almost.
It smelled really bad.
Her leg was, I mean, the second interview I did with her, I had to roll down the window halfway through the interview. It was like, and I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to her, you know what I mean? It was horrible. And within 24 hours, I went and saw her 24 hours after she was in Jefferson Hospital, and the smell was already gone completely.
I'm sure everybody thinks this way, or they all say like, "Oh, if that happened to me, like I'd be in the hospital and I would not leave," and blah blah blah. But like I can't imagine I would let my leg look that bad, because when I got hit by a car, they put me in Temple at Broad and Tioga.
That was right where the right behind the Walgreens, right? You remember, right? Yeah. Okay.
And I was there for 2 weeks, and like I mean, I didn't feel great, but they have a specialist or whatever, and they make sure you're not sick or whatever there.
Like a pain specialist or whatever, addiction.
I still wanted to get high. Like
sure.
I still thought about it all the time, but just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think getting high is worth that type of stuff.
I agree with you, but I also know some of the dumb shit I did when I was dope sick.
Yeah, and I know how it is. Like, I get high too. Like, I was just saying about your breathalyzer thing. Like, imagine all the dumb shit you would do if you were getting high that you would try to get over on that. Yeah, well, that's why they had to add the camera part to it, because people were getting over on it, you know? Yeah. Especially if, you're getting high and you gotta go somewhere, you're gonna do what the fuck you need to. Just getting high comes first before anything else.
Every time. Well, it has to. It absolutely has to. So you're still wearing the cast, or the air cast?
I got off the crutches, so I mean,
I think you had just got off the crutches like 2 days before I did the interview with you.
Those things suck.
Yeah. So what do you say?
So it takes all your energy to move with them things.
Yeah. Especially when you're down here, you're not eating right. You know what I mean? So you don't have enough energy as it is. You know what I mean?
You gotta like hold up like all your weight. Like it takes all your strength to like do that.
Yeah.
They sucked.
Well, are you, the phone number you gave, are you pretty good with holding on the phones, not losing them and stuff? How's that?
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, but everything's saved in my Google account, so if I do lose the phone, I just text everybody from the new phone and say like, this is my new number.
Yeah. All right, that's good. Well, I appreciate you doing the follow-up. I had people asking about you, and like I said, I couldn't find you, so I didn't know what to say to people, but so at least they can watch this. And everyone else I've interviewed done follow-ups. They like, falling off a cliff worse. You seem to be doing a little bit better than the last time, which is that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, now you have a safe place to sleep. You're almost out of the walking cast, you know what I mean? You're still in active addiction in Kensington, homeless pretty much, but it could be a lot worse than it was,
I was telling somebody that the other day. They got mad that I didn't want to, I bought food and it was $12 and I paid with a $20, and they got mad that I didn't want to give them the $8 for change. It was stupid.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, like it wasn't $1 or a quarter, like it was $8. And I said that, I'm like, it's $8. They're like, so? And I'm like, what do you mean so?
Yeah, that's wild.
But they're like, I hope you never have to be homeless. And I'm like, what makes you think I'm not homeless?
Yeah, I mean, you carry yourself, we don't look quote unquote
I spent
homeless.
a couple $dollars on food, like that's why. But
yeah,
I live in a shelter. I'm not exactly not homeless.
Yeah,
but...
yeah. Why would they consider that transient? I think when you're in a shelter, whatever the word is.
I just hate when people have to like. Well, first off, why are you getting mad that I'm not giving you money? Like nobody owes you anything.
Right.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with you. All right, so thank you again for doing this. It's been 15 minutes. I appreciate it. And now I got your number. I can stay in touch with you and stuff. Oh, and you said within 6 months you should have housing, right?
Yeah, they get you your own apartment.
That's all. And like you said, some people get it and they don't ever go to it. I think you will actually use it, and I think you actually take advantage of having to.
Me too.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.